I love everything about Vibrant Life and my clients. I love everything that I get to do. I love everyone that I get to meet. I love being a health coach for people, being that support, that mentor, that friend, that guide, the person that they can come to and help them to better their health, to help them reach and accomplish their goals. I love offering reflexology service. I love offering health promoting services, a place where people can come to rest, relax, refresh, to heal, whether it's inner healing or physical healing. I absolutely love everything about it. I love the rebounding. I love the facial cupping massage, the hand, the foot reflexology, the myofascial release. I love all of that. I love working with people. I love helping people. I love helping them accomplish their goals, and I love helping them to improve their health as well as the quality of their life. How I became interested in health I think goes all the way back to actually when I was pretty little. I would say around the age 8 or 9. I can remember my mom, and this goes along with the reflexology, but I can remember my mom having those reflexology foot maps or the Chinese medicine body maps and things like that. And so I think early on I was exposed to some of that. My dad also was a med tech in the Air Force and was retired military Air Force. And I think the fact that he was involved in the medical community as well kind of piqued my interest, I guess, a little bit early because I had it from both mom and dad. And then my mom would encourage me to exercise and through some of my schooling and stuff like that. So she tried to instill those values in me. Nutrition, not necessarily so much. That I kind of had to figure out on my own. So nutritionally, I wasn't necessarily educated or raised very well on that. But I think more importantly, I think it was because my mom later on had passed away from cancer, and about 7 years later my dad died of cancer. And right at that same time, when I was age 27, is when my health broke down as well. So I think having watched my mom die of cancer, having watched my father die of cancer, going through my own weight loss journey, and also having lost and having regained my health through diet, exercise, and lifestyle is really what got me interested in health. But certainly when my own health failed is when I really had to take a good look at why health was important to me. I decided to open Vibrant Life because I could see there was an interest, a desire, and a need for a professional certified health coaching service. I was previously doing a lot of house cleaning for some amazing women in some beautiful homes, and people would always ask me questions. Like they would look at me and ask me questions about my weight and how, because I'm turning 48, I'm getting closer to 50, and yet so people would just ask me a lot of questions. How do you stay so thin? How do you stay so active? How do you stay so healthy? How do you work so hard? And so just naturally people would pepper me with questions, and I could see when I was working in people's homes that there was an interest and a need. Women that had children, how are they going to incorporate a healthy diet and exercise into their crazy busy lives between getting their children to and from school, managing household chores. Some of them are working women with children, and in order to meet, I guess, a need in people in asking those questions and providing a place and a space even for people to come where they can work on themselves, heal themselves, and to be able to provide them not only my life experience with weight loss and health, but also some of the best certifications and the best education and best training tools that I can give them. What I hope people accomplish in working with me is, first of all, to fall back in love with themselves, to reconnect with themselves. It really starts there. Then the other thing that I would want people to accomplish in working with me is to actually accomplish the goals that they've set for themselves. I find when I'm coaching with women, in particular, because that's primarily who I work with, but I will coach with men as well, but primarily women, is, they've struggled for 20 or 30 years, around diet. They've tried different diets, they've tried different exercises, and nothing has worked for them, or they've never been able to accomplish their goals. And I am honored to say that I have worked with some of these women that have struggled for 20 and 30 years that are accomplishing their goals. Finally, for the first time in their lives, they're finally making the connection between the how, why, what, and when to eat, and the how, what, when, why to exercise, and how to live lives so that they can actually truly accomplish their goals. And so that is really what I would want people to accomplish in working with me, and it's one of the things that people are accomplishing in working with me. Well, I think the number one relationship that we have is with ourselves. And so in coaching with people, that is one of the top priorities that I work with people, or one of the main areas I work with people around, is self-love, learning how to value, respect, and love yourself. Because truly, until you can learn how to love yourself, it's really hard to make decisions that are in your best interest. And that really comes from even having a lady, when I was going through some hard stuff, she really stopped me in my tracks, because she asked me that question of, do you love yourself? And at first I was offended by that question. I was like, well, of course I love myself. What do you mean? Do I love myself? Yes, I love myself. But I was making choices that were not in alignment with, do I really love myself? I was so busy loving and serving other people and making some choices that weren't in my best interest. I really wasn't loving myself. And it probably took me like a year or two to really figure that I was really offended by that question for the longest time. And it really took me a long time to sort through that question. But I finally got it one day. I finally got it. And here again, even in my own weight loss and health struggle, it wasn't until I learned how to love myself that I was able to eat foods, to exercise in the right way, eat the right foods, exercise in the right way, or to live a life that was self-nourishing, self-caring, and self-loving. A typical day in my life usually starts with a bed full of Yorkies. Quite frankly, I wake up to 3 amazing little Yorkies. So my day starts with a lot of love and a lot of cuddles and snuggles in the morning. Then a typical day for me involves maybe cleaning some houses for some amazing people, because I do run a cleaning business. I am also a landlord. I own and manage my own rental properties. So with that, and I do a lot of my own work. I do hire out some of it, but I also do a lot of the painting, the caulking. I'm the one up on the roofs, patching, repairing. So there's a lot of work that's involved with the rentals. And then I get to come to this beautiful office of Vibrant Life, and where I get to work with people to help them to improve their health or the quality of their life, or help them with weight loss, or help them improve their sleep, or increase their energy, or whatever they may want to do. So within any day, there's usually those 3 jobs that's going on in my one day. And then I love to work out, so you'll probably see me at the gym. I eat a really nice, big, amazing lunch, one of my favorite parts of the day. I love to eat. I love food. I enjoy so many things. I enjoy walking. I enjoy bike riding. I enjoy swimming. I enjoy hiking. I enjoy even just sitting out in the quiet, just outside my house on the pond. But that is, I would say, is probably a typical day for me. I live a very busy life. I live a very active life. And because I have the nutritional pieces in place, it's what really gives me the strength and the energy that I need to do all the work that I do, and be able to love and serve people the way that I can. The most favorite thing that I love to do, I really think, is time with my Yorkies. Those little guys are just so much fun. They're my whole world, just about. The other thing I would say that is really important to me would be my faith. That's another part of my life that I try to keep well nourished, I would say. So those really are some of my favorite things to do, apart from the food and apart from eating. I do love to eat, but my faith, my Yorkies, and then some really good food. Those would probably be my favorite things. And some good exercise, I have to say. A good workout always feels really good to me too. I would invite anybody that is interested in whether it's weight loss, whether it's in even just improving your mood, improving your energy, getting better sleep, improving your diet, and making more connections between exercise, learning, even from a female nutrition and fitness perspective, what is the best way to eat, what is the best exercise to do as a woman to maintain lean muscle mass, to keep that strong bone mineral density. Those are things that are important to me and that are important to your health. And so I would just invite anybody, you want to feel better, you want to feel good in your skin again, I think. Give me a call, schedule a free consultation on the website. Shoot me a text message. Let's get together. Let's talk. It's free. The first 45-minute consultation is free, so it's not going to cost you anything. Just to meet with me and see how I can help you better your health and better help you reach your goals.